So tell me about these guys. We're going to call them Jack and Jill to keep their sort of details private.
Yep.
But tell me about these guys who are another favourite of yours.
So Jack and Jill essentially set up a self-managed super fund. Basically got about $500,000 in cash. So one of the things that we identify immediately, the bank that they set up their account with is just not paying any interest at all, earning fairly reasonable income, around about 300 grand as an household income, but not really saving much due to their expenses. Jack essentially runs his own supply chain business. He basically wants to buy the office he operates out of. We will use this cash to essentially invest about 280 odd grand to buy the office space. So Jack will essentially pay himself the rent, which is going to be taxed at a much lower rate, essentially building a quality asset in a low tax environment. The first thing from a retirement perspective is to figure out how much capital they're going to need in the next sort of 17 years, which is when they want to retire at the age of around about 65. Essentially, they want to retire on 120 grand income. Based on that income requirement, they're going to need about roughly 3.4 mil, using the remaining 200 odd grand to invest in shares. We've sort of changed the risk profile of their portfolio, allocating a lot of money into shares, and any contributions that they put into super plus the rental income that they put into super is going to be invested in shares. So just by doing that, their investment assets in about 17 years time is expected to be about roughly $4.5 million. That's without even sort of doing anything about contributing more into super or restructuring their budgets and so on.